Hey, what is up, guys? This is Spooky Noodles, and I am here with a writing vlog. I'm thinking maybe to slow things down with these writing vlogs. Sorry, dogs are playing and they're bumping into the table, so I'm sorry for any shakiness in the camera. I'm gonna probably take a break from doing these writing vlogs so often. I feel like no one wants to watch these, and I feel like I'm running out of things to talk about when it comes to these writing vlogs. So, whenever I get a big chunk done, I will do these, but I think other than that, I think I'm going to slow down with these writing vlogs. Reading vlogs still are going to be a thing because I seem to like doing those, and the more I do them, the more I enjoy them. So, I think I'm gonna continue doing those. But the writing vlogs need to slow down a little bit. I feel like there's not much to talk about when it comes to writing vlogs. But here I am with a writing vlog. And I wanted to talk about what I did yesterday. And yesterday I finished my short story, which right now is called Jikisata, which is going to probably be changed into like Miyatasu. In fact, I'm probably gonna change it right now. Well, no, I don't want to lose my spot in my editing, but I was at 7,000 like 200 words, and so far in my editing process, I was able to add 1,000 words somehow instead of shrinking it. So go figure. But I'm still and like I'm on page 13 of 24, so I still have I'm like a little ways to go. I have 11 pages left of editing, personal editing, and not like grammar editing, but like just looking over and seeing my own mistakes and errors in the plot and stuff like that. Or I found that I wrote the wrong name in one of the things, and that would have been hella confusing if I let that slide. So, um, yeah. Uh, and I want to try to do something in this editing process where I mention, like, because I don't mention something for a while in the story, and I feel like it needs to be mentioned more. So, I think I'm going to not backtrack, but because I'm already backtracking, but I'm gonna clean that up in the edit. So, but I finished my Lovecraftian story yesterday. My first draft of the Lovecraftian story, and I also edited a little bit of my "Take Me From Here" story, which is about a girl who gets kidnapped. I'm still on chapter 3 because it's a little daunting trying to start the next chapter because I know what I have to write, and I'm a little I don't want to say discouraged, but it's daunting to write what I want to write. So I'm having a little bit of trouble like getting started writing what I need to write. So I keep editing the first 2 chapters over and over and over again. I got 45 pages written, and I just keep editing and editing them. And I had to have written like 3,000 words yesterday, bumped up the thing to like 14,932. Maybe not 3,000 words, but I don't remember what number I was at when I started, but I definitely bumped it up to almost 15,000. So that's got to be at least 2,000 words I wrote. So I definitely bumped up the story for the Take Me From Here. It's pretty awesome. But it's a task to that I have to do. I keep using this word, but it's a daunting task to write what I want to write next. So I just feel like I don't have the skill to write what I want to write. So um but we will see. We will see. But that's really it for my writing vlog. I just edited yesterday my 2 stories. Um Take Me From Here in Jikisata, which it needs to be changed, dude. Like, I'm gonna change that. I said I was going to change that and I didn't change it. Oh, because I didn't want to lose my place in my editing. Okay. But is there a way to put a bookmark or something? I'm sure there is, I just don't know how. I know I could highlight something and then unhighlight it. I'll do that. Just highlight this. There. Now I know where I left off, and now I can change the name from Jikisata to... There, I changed the name. Alright, now let's go back to where I last took off. Last was. There we go. Unhighlight this. Alright, there we go. And let's save. Alright. So I'm at 8,300 words in my with my story. Miyatazu, I guess is what it's being called now. It's a pretty good story. I need to edit it like a lot though. It's not. It's subpar right now, but as soon as I edit it the second time around, that's when it becomes better. I feel so. And I found some new things, some new gadgets on Microsoft Word that I'm able to use. Like, I wanted to change one word that I kept using to something else. So I found this replace key on, or not key, but button on the Microsoft Word. And it was able to help me replace all the words. So instead of his name being Alan Moore, I changed it to Alan Knight. So I was able to that's in the Take Me From Here story. I liked Alan Knight better than Alan Moore, because Alan Moore's an author, so I felt weird using an author's name. So I changed to Alan Knight, so, which I almost can't say, so. But that's all I have to talk about. I thought I'd kill a couple minutes until the internet comes back on. I think the internet comes on at 8 o'clock, so I think it's coming on in 1 minute. So I will post this if I can. Well, I will post this eventually, but I hope to post it fairly soon. But this has been a writing vlog. Yeah, I started reading my anthology today. Not my anthology, but the anthology I bought called The New Flesh. And I read another really good story in that called Convex. And that's the lady's name in the story, Convex. And it was really good. It was. I was wondering how they were gonna handle it, but then they didn't even handle it. There was like a not a plot hole, to be honest, but there was a lot left. Or not a lot left, but there was something left to be, like, there was something that needed to be like made aware. Like, she basically, in the beginning of the story, someone approaches her and tries to kill her, but spoiler, it turns out to be herself. And I wonder how she was able to approach herself, if because she needs to go back in time somehow. So, and they never say how she goes back in time. They just kind of leave it from there, you know, from her being like, I must spread this disease, you know. And it's like, it's a really good story, don't get me wrong. I just wish I knew how she went back in time and tried to approach herself, because I'm not gonna give too much away other than the whole story. But well, I'll just say it. She explodes on stage in front of herself, but how does she go back in time to do that? I don't know. So they just leave that open, and I guess I would love to read more, but you know, that was all the story had, you know. I think I rank that the third best story in the anthology so far, with D-Scrambler being number 1, A Bad Patch being number 2, then Convex, then Hikari Yoga, I think it was called, and then Lacquers. So those are my top 5 so far for the anthology. I don't think anything's gonna top D-Scrambler. D-Scrambler was inspired me to write my own story like it, so I enjoyed D-Scrambler a lot. It made me take a big part of the story and then go my own route with it, so I enjoyed that. So I like D-Scrambler a lot. I don't remember who it's by. C.M. Mueller, actually, that's who it's by. And I have been meaning to check out and see if they have any other work. But yeah, C.M. Mueller, Brian Evanson did A Bad Patch, which I like. It was number 1, and then I read D-Scrambler. But I went out and bought a Brian Evanson book, and I can't wait to give him a read. But I think he has something Lovecraftian, actually, Brian Evanson. So I might check out his Lovecraftian work. But yeah. What am I saying? Something about C.M. Mueller. I wanted to check him out. So I don't know if he's a big time author or not, but I think I have internet connection now, so I could probably look it up. C.M. Mueller. Oh, they do have some books. Oh, but they're like artsy books. Hold on. He wrote a book called, oh, they don't. I Live in St. Paul. Okay, I'm gonna read all this later. They apparently have a lot of work. And it looks like they're all short story collections. Yeah. It looks like this author just writes short stories. That stinks. I mean, that's awesome at the same time, because their short stories are awesome, but I was hoping that I don't know. I was hoping for a novel or novellas or something, you know. But that's a talented writer right there, C.M. Mueller. They wrote D-Scrambler, and they're amazing. So I give props to them. I'm just a little bummed out. Oh, I have internet now. I just realized I just looked that up. So I have internet now. So yeah. I'm reading. Oh, she's stepping on my book. I gotta go grab my book now. But as always, I hope you guys have a good day. I hope you have a spooky night. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out, guys.
Now I am become death, the destroyer